everyone, I'm Jeanette, and welcome back to our Headset Off, Mic On podcast series. Today we're focusing on impact, the proud moments, the quiet wins, and the everyday interactions that remind us that what we do make a difference. Before we get into the conversation, I'd like to introduce our wonderful I-tellers.
Hi, I'm Brittany.
Hi, my name is Diana.
Hi, Giselle.
All right, so let's lighten the moment a bit with an icebreaker. If your headset could speak, what would it say about you?
Let's start with Giselle.
Oh,
That's what it would say.
okay. All right. So if it should speak,
Mhm.
it'd probably say she does not know when to mute. Yeah. I tend to forget when to
You
mute.
just keep going.
Yeah.
All day. All right.
It'd say I'm the sweetest angel.
Oh, really?
Yes, it would.
All right. I won't question that.
I'm still trying to find the words because my headset would say, "You need to get off this phone and go home. You are on this call too long. Are you going or not? You're going to make the reservation or you're going to listen." My headset would be tired of me. That's just my opinion. It would just be
I
there
love
like,
that
"Oh, you
though.
were in the mood, girl. You were good." Then at one moment, it'll be like, "You need to go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go." So
So you're not coming off the call until
not
the issue
coming
is
off the call.
resolved. Love that.
Tired of me.
All right. So let's get into the questions. So what's a work moment that made you feel proud?
I got the perfect one. I had a guest called in for a wedding group block. And when I tell you, when I finished that call, I was invited to the wedding. Listen, the wedding was in Texas. I'm going to tell the gentleman, so listen, I am ready with my ticket, my passport. It was like, listen, it's at the ice rink, Brit. I'm telling you, I have a black and white tux and I have a black tux. Which one should I wear? I said, listen, you're going to go for the black and white tux with the boots.
Really?
Listen, we were talking about how he's gonna dress his wife coming down crying, how he's gonna stuff the towel in his pocket, and I was like, that's the secret, because the best man is not even focusing, because he's like,
So you
this
weren't
is so
you weren't even a
beautiful.
wedding guest. You were
I
going
was
to be
a wedding guest.
part
I
of the
was
wedding.
I'm making the reservation. I won't even be there, but the guest had to be like, you sure you can't make it? But yes,
All
that was
right.
one of my
Let's see
best.
if anybody can top that.
Oh.
Well, for me, I had a guest on the phone and she was an older lady, but she had a youthful vibe about her. And she was explaining to me that she had her cane, but she was going out dancing with a younger gentleman.
This is gonna be trouble.
That ran up my handle times. Of course, when it went to QA, you were saying, what a conversation that you had. And I'm saying, yes, I was telling her that I am youthful also, but I
Yeah.
won't tell you my age. She said, but you don't. So, but just remember,
Yeah.
time is just today.
Yes.
And if you get a younger man later on, that's fine. I said, thank you for that advice.
Oh.
I'm so
She was
happy that you were
sweet.
able to, let the customer feel understood, and,
Right.
and still got the problem solved. Okay, love that.
They taught me, but so pretty much she's the, let's say, the big sister in the picture, right? And basically she is very concerned when it comes down to her body, because what I do is mostly pertaining to the body. She really wanted to get a mommy makeover based on how she looks currently, and she got all emotional because she was bullied growing up, and then her mom had passed, so she also wanted her mom to be there while she has this procedure done. So it was really sad. However, I cheered her up. You gotta show that you got a little pizzazz in
Yeah.
it.
Gotta look
you
at
know
the end.
yeah, and at the end we basically had a great
Yes.
conversation. She was very happy. She even asked if when she finished her procedure, if she would be able to contact me back. So yeah, we had a good go. Yeah.
And I mean, that's what it's all about when we talk about those small interactions that remind us that our jobs make a difference.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's a small win that means a lot to you?
For me, it's being in a work environment that actually appreciates my skills and I can use it 100% because I am bilingual. And when I'm in a space that I'm of two or three people that
Yeah.
can speak in French, and the calls come to me, I feel that, wow, I spent 20 years learning this language and it is now useful. So that is not a small win, it's a big win for me.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Oh wow.
Brittany is just passing the
Big
questions
win.
down.
She's gonna always be coming to me, guys. Listen.
Right
Well,
there.
Well, I got lunch. Yeah, I want a lunch, So basically, the client had pulled the call. They had listened to a lot of us, seen that we were new at that time. So, it was a big thing. I got bigged up and all of that. So I got
Oh,
lunch. I
so you
felt
were
good.
new and you're out here
Yeah,
setting. Okay,
Sure.
okay.
Clocking the T's,
I love that.
Yes.
All right,
I'm so
Brittany, there's
sorry.
nobody else
There's
to pass
nobody
the
else to
question
go.
to.
Your
I know.
turn.
I'm just dying with laugh that the fashion said she got
Lunch.
Okay. My little win.
Just a small win that, means a lot to you.
I gather them up at the end and they just make one. For me, I try to make my guests comfortable. You come in sad, you leave out laughing. I won't, at the end of the day, I won't be there when you come. But when you come off that call, I should make a difference in your life when you're finished.
Yeah.
You'll be like, I just spoke with someone and her name was Brit. She was awesome.
Okay.
The small wins at the end, as I
Yeah,
said.
you're making a big difference.
Right, and it
Yeah.
just makes them feel good. That's
Okay.
the
I
goal.
love that. I love that, Britt.
Yeah, man.
All right. Has a customer interaction ever stayed with you and why?
I had a guest that called in and she said, Brit, I just made a reservation for my mom. She's at the hospital. They don't know if she's going to make it. And within an hour time, her mom passed. So literally, she just booked it an hour ago when she came. And when she called me, she got the notification. Her mom passed.
So that was pretty hard on her.
So that was pretty hard on her.
Mhm.
And she says, I'm looking to cancel this reservation, Brit, but it's past the date. Could you assist me? And I said, listen, I know how it feels to lose someone close. And it's a mother, someone that you always expect her to
Yeah,
be
it's
there.
integral in your life.
And then to know that she is gone. I said, listen, give me the confirmation, stay online, hold it. Just hold on the fort. And I know itself, as I said, it's past the date. She just make it is on the day, so I can't cancel this. I
Correct
have to go
channels
through the
to-
correct channels.
Mhm.
And I said, listen, I called my team and I said, hey, I got this guest. She just lost her mom. She just made the reservation. There hasn't even passed a full hours yet. I'm asking, I'm begging if it's just possible.
Mhm.
Just sympathize with me here. And they said, all right, a one time only, we're going to do it. And I said, all right, bless up. Disconnect the call. I came back and I heard her crying in it. Sometimes you have to move from whatever your job is or whatever position you hold at where you work and go into like a best friend mode.
Yeah,
Or
sympathizing.
sympathize and said, listen, it's as you said, sometimes your handling time is coming up, but you need to just be there for them because at the time they don't have anyone to speak with. And I had to just stay on the line with her for a
Sometimes
while.
you have to go the extra mile to
Yes,
push to
right.
get them the help that they need.
Bingo.
All
So I had to
right.
stay with her, easing, and then give her the good news at the end. So listen,
Yeah.
don't worry, we got this. Let it out.
So after such a tragic news, you were able to give her that turnaround with even
Yes.
even
If
a
it's not
small
that much
gesture
as
that
a,
you could offer.
but to at least be there at the time because there was no one there at the time when it went up though.
Yeah,
So
that's definitely something that would resonate
yes.
with me.
So not the wedding. See?
Oh, that's good.
All right, Aisha.
Aisha?
All right. Diana. Sure.
We throwing it around.
Sure. I'll go.
Okay.
So it can be one of my favorite moments also.
Yeah.
It was last week.
Mhm.
So we had a customer on the line. He called and he was very angry. And he was saying that, oh, he's going to sue the company because he thinks that he's being discriminated against. So I booked cabs, taxis, and he was saying that the driver doesn't want to take him because he has his service dogs. So when I communicated with dispatch,
Yeah.
they said, no, he has 2 dogs. When I got back to the angry customer on the line, he says, yes, I have my service dog and her baby who is in training. So I said, but the baby is not yet certified. Maybe that's why the driver is angry. that was funny to me to think that the puppy, he's considering the
Yeah.
puppy to be a service dog in training also, but he was filled with so much anxiety and threatening to sue the company. I had to console him, and we will do our best to get you another driver. Please kindly step out of that vehicle and we will get one to you
Yeah,
as
that's
soon as
definitely something you don't
possible.
hear every day.
No. So I was saying, wow, the baby's in training, but
Yeah.
it's not yet certified, sir.
Yeah.
But that was it. Not
Okay.
as grand as, but it was.
All right.
Yeah, not as grand, you know. But I mean, well, in my area, it's just pretty much persons that I speak to who are very excited to have their body done. So basically, you know, we have persons who come on the phone that are extremely excited.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to picking out the date, they tend to be more,
Nervous.
oh, I don't think
Yeah,
I'm going to
it's
do
happening.
this.
Getting
How
real.
long you think I'm gonna be under the knife and all of that? So, you know, I had a particular person that I had spoke to. When she came on the line, everything changed because her vibe, the energy that was pushed, it was perfect, on point. And then once we got down to the serious part, you know, when it came down
Actually
to
happening.
dates, her picking out her surgeon, everything, she was just like, you know, Giselle, I don't think I can do this. And I was like, girl, we gonna get this.
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
we
We
gonna
gonna
get
get this
You've
done.
gotten to
We
this
had a-
point.
You told
Yeah.
me
Mhm.
all your life you should like 20 years. I
Yeah.
had my kids. I'm done.
Yeah.
Having kids. And bearing in mind, she's in her 40s, so she's very much prepared.
Yeah.
She says she's trying to look snatch for her husband,
That's it.
everything. So I'm like, girl, we gonna get this today.
Yeah.
We had promotions going on.
Uh-huh.
I did that.
Ah.
Yeah.
So you
Said
made sure you
we
brought
made
it
sure
to the finish
everything
line.
went through.
Then-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely a proud moment.
Yeah.
All right. So what motivates you to do your best every day? Let's start with you.
I just want to show up as my best self today and try to do better than I did yesterday.
I love
That's
that.
it.
I actually love that response. How about you?
Well, my daughter is actually my motivation.
Mhm.
You know, I push hard for her. You know, sometimes you feel down, you might have a bad day, but then when I go home, she's just like, Mommy. So I'm just
Yeah.
like,
And
yeah,
it's-
you know, you made my
Just a
day.
reminder about why,
yeah,
why
and
you
then
do
in the
what you
morning,
do.
she's like, Mommy, have a good day. So, you know, stuff like that just sets my morning. So
Yeah.
I just come in and just prepare to take it on. And a little prayer.
All
Yeah.
right. How about you, Britt?
I'll say my field that I'm entering. I just finished school. My main goal was school all along. Wanted something in my field. So I do hospitality. I just graduated from college doing cruise ship and marine tourism. And at the time, this was what I mainly loved. I love interacting with people. As I said, my goal at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if I'm on the call or if I am face to face with you. My main goal is at the end. When you meet me, you hear me, you have a good time. I leave a small moment in your life, and you make sure you enjoy yourself. Yeah.
I feel like you've accomplished that because, you know, you've made an impact here.
Yes, you did.
We're definitely going to remember this interaction.
Yeah.
Who are you? Trouble. Not the bad trouble. I'm the good Jamaican. I'm the
Yeah.
Jamaica. You know Jamaica slang. The opposite of everything.
Yeah.
We mean. We say good, we mean bad. You say this, you say that.
Yeah.
Listen,
All
I'm
right.
trouble.
All right, so there we have it. And these are the moments that matter, the moments that truly make an impact.